Hi, today I'm explaining about another assignment. Okay, in Adobe Illustrator. Before class, I explained you a label design, an F5 size. So the design is over. So we had the uh, created logo and a design for the label. Okay, so then the next assignment is banner or hoarding design. Okay, so we are planning in 10 by 20 feet. Okay, so what are banners and hoardings? Suppose this information is really very helpful. Sometimes in first term you have all the Photoshop, Illustrator, and the design concepts are there, and color theory and design principles, so design elements, so these are there. So that means what, why they included all these in your prime course or VFX prime or animation prime? Because in the first term the students can do the designs also. Sometimes as a freelancer you'll get the different kind of works. Suppose brochures, logos you can do as a freelance work. Okay, and the catalogs, folders, and at least visiting card design. Okay, so hoarding design. So in that case this information is really helpful. Okay, so try to understand this, the whole theory part first. Okay, so it's very important. Let us check actually what is banner or hoarding. So banners or hoarding, both are same. Okay, so hoarding is a big size in hoardings, 10 by 20 feet. Banners also depends on the client requirement, actually 2 by 3 size or 4 by 6 size. Okay, so vinyl banners, flex banners, so different the material we use. Actually let us check what is banner or hoarding. Okay, right. So first check what is hoarding actually. Okay, so providing outdoor advertising opportunities to communicate with thousands of motorists, vehicle passengers, pedestrians, and outdoor sports enthusiasts on a daily basis. Okay, so there will be opportunity for the morning walkers and motorists, the vehicle passengers and all. They give their the clients, they look just the head up and look up and check what is happening there and what is displaying on that board. Okay, so that means what, it is very helpful. Okay, it is very helpful to your business to attract and to grab the attention from the public. Okay, so then optimize for visibility. So this is the artwork about studies, traffic patterns, and walking activity. So we can help you choose outdoor advertising locations that will be seen repeatedly throughout the weeks and months ahead. With the multiple viewings, your brand image will be remembered when it is time for consumers to make purchase decision. So continuously, constantly, the board can display in the same place weeks and months continuously. What will happen? The thousands of motorists or vehicle passengers or the pedestrians or the neighbors, okay, all the public, gathered public or moving public, they give their look, they attention themselves to the hoarding. Okay, so that means what, the multiple viewings. So many times the view, they see your message, your hoarding. Okay, and they remember your brand image. So because every time continuously we are watching the same, so that will be remembered. Okay, when it is time for consumer to make a purchase decision. Okay, because of this remembering continuously for months and months, when you decide to buy something in a mall, shopping mall, or whatever the supermarket you visited, there immediately your product, that product can remember and immediately they'll take the purchase decision. So that is the reason hoardings are very very helpful for the in promoting your brands, in promoting your products. Okay, so designed for lighting, suppose in design the hoarding design, the professional outdoor hoarding designers incorporate surrounding factors such as the need for special lights, okay, due to a well lit street location or a dark road, okay, as well as font sizes and color schemes that work together to provide ideal lighting conditions for your outdoor signage. This is very important when you're setting up establishing one huge hoarding on particular area, one corner of the road or the street junction. Okay, you have to keep this in mind. You have to use the proper lighting setup. Sometimes your hoarding can display nicely in the daytime, the same hoarding or evening and night time it may not be, okay, display, it cannot be display. So the lighting system you can use, what you are using is a big thing. Okay, so for that you have to set up the special lights. For the special kind of lights you have to use to a well lit street location or a dark road. In the evenings or not night times, okay, road will cover with entire darkness, so you have to set up the proper special kind of lights. That is very important, as well as the font sizes and color schemes that work to provide ideal lighting conditions for your outdoor signage. So the font size is also very important. Okay, suppose your font size must be bigger, okay, font size, and the colors, suppose the same font color can be displayed nicely in daytime as well as night time also. You must have to choose the right size of font, proper size of font and color scheme. Okay, mostly the fluorescent kind of colors we use, yellows and some glowing colors. So in daytime it can glow because of the sunlight, and in the night time also because of the night background it glows. Of course there we set up the artificial special kind of lights also, but you have to choose the bright colors and some glowing colors. Okay, so it help you to promote your brand. Nice. Then what is a hoarding in advertising? Suppose in advertising point of view, what is hoarding? A billboard, also called a hoarding in the UK and many other parts of the world. So generally the billboards and the hoardings are same. Okay, so billboard, like the bill kind of boards, it can be the size is bit smaller because it can display roadsides, okay, and at busy centers that display, but both are same. Billboard and hoarding, the same procedure and the principle we apply, but called some countries like UK and some other parts of country, some other parts of world, they'll use the billboard word. Okay, it's a large outdoor advertising structure, billing board. Okay, a large outdoor advertising structure, a billing board, typically found in high traffic areas such as alongside busy roads. Billboards present large advertisements to passing pedestrians and drivers. Okay, it's typically found in high traffic areas. Generally we find these in busy areas and shopping mall areas, and particularly in cities, in junctions, small areas. Okay, there billboards present a large advertisement passing pedestrians and drivers. Okay, so the sizes are depends on actually generally 10 by 20 or 2 by 3 or suppose 4 by 5. There are different kind of sizes we use. This purely depends on again the client requirement. Okay, and if you check here few hoardings, see these are the different kind of hoardings. Okay, suppose billboards displaying outside footpath. At footpath, they're establishing their boards. Here it is, plan your campaign with us. So the ad city advertisers, the proposal for advertisement on 10 by 20 hoardings. This is, so hoarding means on the heavy metal frame. Okay, so the purchase the rights from the local municipality authorities. Okay, so without their permission you cannot set up this. Okay, so there is a huge the metal frame. On that they can display your area space. Over on that you can design your whatever the idea you can present. See, these are this is a huge hoarding. Okay, from distance, from long distance also you have to understand the text. That is very important. Suppose you are not understanding the text, means the hoarding design and what your intention maybe, it can be failed. So that is the reason the readability of the text and the visibility of the text and the text size, font size, and the color of the font and the background color, it is very, very important. Okay, yeah, this kind of hoarding here. See the lights, the special lights, because see, if you are not adding this kind of lights, the open lights, the light can spread outside. Okay, so without focusing on actual subject or hoarding, the lighting can spread out all the corners. The visibility of your idea, concept, and your product may not be. Okay, so that is the reason you can set up the special kind of lighting. That is very important in hoarding design. See, this is again the lighting focused on that, and nicely they use that yellow, the bright yellow color, the visibility of the yellow from distance, very appearance wise, yellow color is more stronger than other colors, it can appeal. Okay, so they used yellow, and yellow background, the black always good, because it is more contrastness it gives. And see the entire product designed in the bright colors, and see the text also. Okay, yes, yes, this is a different kind of hoarding design. Okay, so Tata Docomo ad. So it is was rocket, this piece is separately they added. First they designed this whole hoarding. Okay, so over on that the piece, see here, if you observe here, the shades of the rocket, and this the character shade also embossed. So that means what, falling on the hoarding means the character and this object embossing over on the board. So these are separately, okay, pasted over on that. This is kind of one kind of hoarding design. Here see the many lights here, because it is very size wise very big, huge. See the passers, the vehicles are moving, and from the window, vehicle window, just you can give your glance, then we will understand, oh, that is this. In a single glance also you have to understand what is that particular product and what their slogan, caption they are indicating. So that is very important. See this, this is very nice, the golden leaf. Okay, so this is comes down this autumn, so is they're welcoming. Okay, so they're introducing this. See special kind of lighting they set up, they established. Okay, this is also a very huge a nice white background, the bright colors displaying. Okay. So these are the different kind of hoardings. So how to design your hoarding, actually preparation for the hoarding, because see hoardings are very big size wise. Suppose this is okay. So anyway you can use your Adobe Illustrator, because it is a vector based program. I can type the text big size and you can enlarge to that size. And whatever the pictures, we are including pictures in hoarding. Okay, this much huge pictures if you include in your hoarding Illustrator file, maybe your Illustrator program may not run. It can struck, it can shows the error, because if you enlarge that much size, okay, that is a problem. And another problem is if you enlarge your picture, the small picture, okay, and you are enlarging, okay, into that huge feet, into 10 by 20 feet. If you enlarge this picture given by the client, so maybe it causes the pixelation, so it can create the dots pixels. Okay, so that is the reason what you do, you cannot enlarge that much. Okay, so for that, how to prepare your pictures for the huge size of hoardings. Okay, so how to do that? Suppose there is a picture, okay, we want to include that. Suppose here by using this Photoshop, first we have to give the color correction, then check the resolution, and we have to match that actual photograph to the actual hoarding size. Okay, that photograph we use in Adobe Illustrator, because we are preparing hoarding in Adobe Illustrator. The reason is you can design by Photoshop also, but the reason is Photoshop is a raster based program. If you design this kind of prestigious huge kind of high quality big branded products in Adobe Illustrator, maybe because of the rasterization it shows some pixelation effects. So that is the reason for the sharpness, and for logos we are using in that particular hoarding, the scale problems won't come. Okay, so that is the reason mostly in vector graphics, vector softwares, we are designing your hoardings. Okay, so for that much of huge hoarding design, how to prepare your pictures? So for that, suppose we are creating a here, I'll check a new. Suppose here we are creating a 10 by, yes, I'll check here, 10 by 20 feet. So 10 by 20 feet means okay, 1 feet is equal to 12 inches. Okay, so 10 by 12, 120 inches by 20 feet. So 20 feet means again 1 feet is equal to 12. 12 into 20, 240. 240 inches. Okay, so 120 by 240 inches, if you place here in the new document settings, okay, so maybe on that document, on that file, if you drag and use photographs, product photographs, or whatever the pictures including in hoarding, okay, so it can be very big and huge file size, and maybe sometimes it cannot open, okay, and suppose the file, it shows the errors, okay, so for saving and exporting, it gives many problems. So that is the reason what you do. You cannot place 120 by 240 inches, okay. Instead of that, what you do, proportionately we have to reduce these sizes, because Illustrator is a vector based program. Even you can design this by 10 by 20 inches also. Suppose this is 10 by 20 feet, but you can make the settings 10 by 20 inches also. 10 by 20 inches, you can design entire the hoarding, okay, but you have to prepare your images according to that. How to do that, I'll explain. Suppose here 120 by 240 inches, okay, so half of this, proportionately you can make it half. 120 half is 60, okay. Suppose here 60 by, and this is 120, okay, and again make it half, so 60 half 30 by 60, okay, and suppose 30 half 15 by 30, okay, so this is, so that means what, 15 by 30 inches you can prepare your design, final design for 10 by 20 feet. But here you have to observe a few things. The resolution must be 300 for Illustrator file, but in Photoshop you have to manage few things. Suppose how to do that, see here it is 15 by 30 we are using here, so that means how many times reduce this size, file size. Suppose here this is 1 and this is 2 and this is 3, okay, yes. 3 times we reduce the file size. Suppose this is one time, and this is second time, and okay, and this is third time, 3 times. To the actual size we reduced, okay, actually we are keeping the resolution 300, but instead of 300, because 3 times we reduced, 300 plus 300, 600 we can make the resolution in Photoshop, okay. The same resolution we apply for the photographs given by the client, and all the product photographs you can give the same settings, so 600 resolution you give to the actual size, and then the same pictures you can place or export to the Adobe Illustrator file. There for the Adobe Illustrator file give 300 resolution, already there we gave 600 resolution, so it can be a very good quality high resolution pictures are there. Those images you can use under these settings, okay. Then you can design your entire hoarding. So then the file you are providing, you are submitting for the printing, then you can give some printing options to the printer. So this is actual size is 10 by 20 feet, that means 120 by 240 inches, but we made it in 15 by 30 inches only. But you can please enlarge to this size, actual size 10 by 20 feet. So automatically your 15 by 35, he can zoom to 10 by 20 feet. There your pictures can perform nicely, the resolution maintained properly for even 10 by 20 feet also, because you are already applied, adjusted, matched 600 resolutions. Okay, that is very important before designing your actual design. You have to make this. Okay, so this and all, how to plan this and how to manage the resolutions and color corrections, and after that how to place in Adobe Illustrator, and how to make final design. This and all I'll explain in the next day assignment. Okay, so this is only for the preparation. Suppose this is the main information. This is information about hoarding, the examples of the hoarding. Okay, and the sizes, how to get the sizes from the huge size to in a normal size, proportionately we reduce it, and according to that size we have to match the resolutions in Photoshop and give the color correction and remove any unnecessary parts. That means editing works you have to do. Then you can save it in JPEG file or PNG. Sometimes you can save it in PSD files also. The same file you can open in Adobe Illustrator within the 15 by 30 size, and you can use them. Okay, then do the final design. This and all I'll explain that tomorrow. This is simple, the hoarding information and preparation for the hoarding. Okay, so you can follow this, you can check this and plan your hoarding on what subject and which subject you want to plan. Okay, the concept you have to choose, and make the thumbnails, at least 2-3 thumbnails you can make on paper. Suppose you are planning for vertical hoardings or horizontal plannings. Suppose here we have horizontal hoarding, and somewhere this is almost square. Okay, the bit rectangle, but sometimes vertical hoardings also we can see. So there depends on the client requirement. Actually, the space, available space, you have to design that. Okay, so you can plan this, and for today I also can plan myself on which product and which brand we are going to design a hoarding. Okay, and tomorrow I'll explain actual the hoardings. Okay? Yes, if you have any doubts, please ask. Thank you.